Hi students, today we're going to talk about another really cool structure in the Middle Ages, and that is cathedrals. So a little bit of history behind a cathedral. Cathedrals came to play in the Middle Ages during the period of time when the Christian religion became very popular. Cathedrals were, as you can see, a very detailed and beautiful building. They took hundreds of years to build. People would actually come and live by them, and you'd have generations of families living there because of the work. It would take so many years to build them. Scaffolding. So scaffolding is just a series of ledges that people can climb on the outside of any type of architecture to help reach the high places. Scaffolding was invented during the Middle Ages in order to build these big, fancy cathedrals with so many details. So there are two main types of cathedrals, and I want you to know the difference. So get out a lined piece of paper right now and write down 3 details about Romanesque and 3 details about Gothic. So the Romanesque cathedrals were the style that was built first, and as you can see here, the theme was having rounded arch in the doors, the windows. They got the idea actually from Roman Empire. Romanesque cathedrals also had smaller windows. They were kind of dark and gloomy on the inside, and they were really popular from the 10th to 12th centuries. Now, around the 12th century, religious leaders and some different architects decided that they would like to have more light inside of the cathedrals. So the Gothic style was born, and the whole objective of this was to let more light in. Now, the arches in a Gothic cathedral are pointed, so you can see they kind of look like the top of a triangle or a rounded triangle with that point on the top. The walls and supports were thinner. In addition to the bigger windows and letting more light in, they would have one big round window at the front called the rose window sometimes, and that was another characteristic of them. They were very popular from the 13th to the 15th centuries towards the end of the Middle Ages. Now I want you to kind of test yourself. I'm going to show you a couple pictures. See if you can identify what type of cathedral it is. So Notre Dame, very famous cathedral in France. I want you to kind of look at the arches. What type of style cathedral would this be? If you said Gothic, you're correct. If we go back and look here, you can see the pointed archways. It's got that big round or rose window in the front. Just a couple of dead giveaways. Here's another one. This one's called the Church of Saint Savine. So again, kind of look at your architectural structure, your archways. And on this one would be Romanesque. You can clearly see that difference. The windows are smaller, and the archways and the windows are all rounded. Alright students, go ahead and upload a picture of your notes today to get your points. I hope you enjoyed learning about cathedrals.